a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful, diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kick, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. All right, so here's the former UFC interim welterweight champion, Colby Covington, and whether he's banging on the Brazilians or going at fans on Twitter, there's a lot that encompasses this total package of Colby Covington. He's a hell of a fighter.
But ultimately, it's about the fighting, and the fighting ability is what has carried Colby to such a great start in his UFC career. A former champion, a guy that's been in there with the very best of the division, and when he's been in there, he's been able to get his hand raised. I always go back to the Rafael Dos Anjos fight, and I watch Colby put a pace on him that Dos Anjos, who is also known as cardio, could not keep. It was inspiring to watch, and if you know Colby before fighting, you know that he trains as hard as anybody in the world to try to accomplish his goals.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Well, at least on paper, what an even matchup. Everything between these two fighters is nearly identical. All right, now for the particulars,
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 19 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Beijing, China, Li the Leech King Leon! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 17 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Colby Chaos Covington! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these two men to the show. Right. One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known.
Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control, where he will have no shortage of options. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Side control now. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep,
absolutely. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Covington.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Effective punch there by Covington.
Nice.
So just over 20 total strikes and counting have now landed for Colby Covington. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big punch from the clinch.
Oh, that's a nice jab from Colby Covington. You know, it's amazing to think not all that long ago people didn't fancy him a striker. Now, looks like a fighter who can truly do it.
He stood 24 minutes with Kamaru Usman. No takedown attempts, no wrestling. Stood right in the pocket and had a lot of success in that fight against the welterweight champion.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Oh, collar tie.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee. Nice punch there.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Goes to the body there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Big kick lands.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Way to mix it up. Huge elbow lands from the clinch.
Oh, big elbow. Spinning back fist. Both guys landing at a pretty decent clip. Oh, big left hook there. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they called the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
All right, here we go with round two.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
All right, he's got the over-under in the clinch. What exactly does that mean, over-under?
I mean, it's a 50-50 position. Each guy has an underhook, each guy has an overhook. Who's going to be the one that goes and scores from this position first?
Oh, swept the leg beautifully to get the takedown, DC.
Mr. Miyagi would be very, very proud of that sweep. Great job getting into your position and finding that beautiful takedown.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent land strikes that matter and end this fight.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, keep busy, guys.
Close guard. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. And they both stand up. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Right hand upstairs. And they separate.
Right under the elbow. Body keep land.
Straight right is there. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Man, he's just got a great feel for the strike.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Knee to the body. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here. And
beautiful takedown land.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes.
Nicely done. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Let's go, finish this, guys, come on.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Oh, and he gets tagged. Nice combination there, and might not be a bad idea for the opposition to just tweak that head off the center line.
He was landing one before, now he's throwing. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left. He blocks the punch.
That punch to the body does a lot of damage. Oh, nice. Nice.
All right, so once more, he takes the fight to the ground. That was his...
Oh, he might have got him with a choke. Oh, wow.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
As hard as you can. This is it. 5 more minutes.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
Nice punch land.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
hip into that leg kick.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
The takedown is there.
Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent.
And he's out. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body. Covington gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. A little single collar tie there. Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean, two evenly matched fighters have laid it all out on the line. Let's see who can get the job done as we get to the end of the fight.
Brilliant submission defense there. All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it. So the takedown defense reigns supreme yet again.
The takedown defense is holding up, Johnny, doing a great job of keeping his feet going backwards, sprawling, walking his hips, and anticipate the shots coming. Very well done. Great punch.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Right hand over the top.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good. And they separate.
Beautiful strike.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never...
Covington gets the double leg takedown. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Covington. Less than a minute now to go in the fight. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's going to attack armbar here.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, and there's the tap, so he submits him with the armbar. How about that?
Great job, great performance. Oh, my goodness, what a performance!
Yeah, really impressive work out of him here tonight. He had to work for it, no doubt about it, but a nice job to isolate and ultimately secure the arm and then get the tap from the armbar. So a pretty submission finish turned in by that fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time. when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliano has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 39 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Colby Chaos Covington.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he's on his back,